Hey guys, I'm Brandy and I'm going to be talking to you today about PalFish. So I teach online for 2 ESL companies. I teach for VIPKID and for PalFish. PalFish does not require a bachelor's degree, which is pretty attractive for a lot of people out there in the world who want to teach online but don't have a bachelor's degree. If that's you, listen up, let's get right into it. First things first is PalFish. PalFish is an online company that is based out of Beijing, China. They hire people with neutral English accents. So someone from the UK, someone from North America, or someone from Australia who doesn't have a very thick accent. So there are 2 routes on PalFish. There's the free talk route and there's the official kids course, which is shortened as OKC. Free talk is anyone who can sign up for an account and they get approved by PalFish. They can have casual conversations with people who are looking to improve just their conversational English. Then there's the official kids course route, which is what I'm talking to you about today. That is a step further in the application process. Then you have to have a short mock lesson. So that is a recorded lesson in a classroom. It's not with a live person, which is different than other ESL companies. In the official kids course, PalFish prepares a slideshow for you to teach to students between the ages of 4 and 12-ish, somewhere around there. It's very similar to a PowerPoint, and you go through it with them. There's songs, there's little games, and there's the lesson. They're 25 minutes long, and you must teach for the entire 25 minutes. Otherwise, you don't get paid for it. The application process. It is not optimized for browsers, so it's not good to fill it out on a computer or even Safari on your phone. So what I recommend doing is downloading the app and putting in my code. But when you first apply to PalFish, you have to put in your username, you have to upload pictures, you have to confirm your nationality, and a few other things. When you upload a picture, please make sure your lighting is great. If your lighting isn't great, they will ask you to retake the picture and redo it. I take the lamp, I just take off the lampshade, and I put the lamp right by me. Confirming your nationality. Use a passport if you have one. That is their preferred method. If you don't have a passport, a driver's license plus something else. It cannot be a driver's license. It does not stand alone to confirm your nationality, but your driver's license and a birth certificate will. People get declined for only using your driver's license. Organized emojis in your biography. Keep things organized. Don't do one lump paragraph, but do a couple sentences by a couple sentences by a couple sentences. First, start with your name and a tiny bit about yourself, maybe where you live or if you have family or children. Then talk about your education. It's highly valued in China. Education is very highly valued, so keep that up at the top. Then talk about your experience with children, your own, others. Any experience counts in this. Put in there when you volunteered in youth group. Put it in there when you helped out babysitting. Anything that you've dealt with children, please put it in there. It counts. And then go in and talk about what you like to do. Whether that's sports, I don't know, walking in the park or hiking or traveling, put that in there. I know that my husband had somebody hire him because he put in there that he liked sports. Put something in there that is unique to you and something that you enjoy. Instead of putting a username in there like, I don't know, whatever your Twitter handle is, use something like teacher, your first name, with some cute personalized emoji. So for example, my husband's is Teacher Doug with the football emoji. Mine is Brandy Joy with a pink flower emoji. So do something that has your name or teacher and then a cute little flower emoji. PalFish requires a TEFL or TESOL certificate. I have a link to a free TEFL certificate that I used, so I will put that in the description box. I did put together a little group of the practice quiz so that I can help you through that process. If you'd like that, here's my code, and once I see you've applied, I will add you into that TEFL study group. You can start the application process before uploading your TEFL certificate. After everything is done, your application gets approved, they move you on to the mock lesson. Schedule out, give yourself a day or 2 to practice and go over the lesson by yourself, get comfortable with it. Let's talk a little bit about the lesson. First thing is, let's go over logistics because that's fun. Let's get that out of the way. wear a blue shirt. That is something that they require of you during teaching. Something else they require of you is their logo. So get their logo in the background. Within the teaching platform, while you're teaching, they added a filter option. I think they call them AR stickers, but they are basically Instagram filters, and they're very fun for kids. They're super engaging. If you use the stickers, blue shirt, PalFish logo, stickers, smile a lot. Be over dramatic with your facial expressions. Something that helps me a lot is using props. I am thankful I have 2 young boys, so I have a lot of different actual props that I'm able to use to play with them and in my classroom. Some people don't have a lot of props, and I don't recommend going out and buying a lot of props. Print some out. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. Thankfully, PalFish, when you get hired, they give you a $15 stipend and you can go and buy props. But for the trial class, you don't have to go out and buy props. You can just print some from your computer. So what I did was I printed out a monkey's face because the lesson has a monkey in it, and I cut the paper up. It talks about your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. So I printed it out and said, oh, what do you see? Eyes. Good. You don't have to redecorate your living room to have an online teaching classroom. You can have a blank wall behind you with a PalFish sticker, and technically that's okay. Although I don't recommend that. At least print out a map and stick a map behind you. Or you can print out a map and a picture of a Chinese lantern because it's Chinese New Year coming up. Or print out a picture of a map and a picture of Hello Kitty because a lot of students love Hello Kitty over there. So just something. Okay, once all of those things are set, while you are teaching, here's how it goes. First thing is first, in the interview, talk about yourself for 10 to 15 seconds, your education, your experience, something unique about you. Then take 10 seconds and talk about your classroom and teaching style. So I like to keep bright things on the wall. It's engaging, it's inviting. I like to use a lot of props, and I like to use a lot of TPR. TPR is full body movement. I like apples. So that's a simple way of using TPR, just using your hands to assist you in teaching a student. You can use chop. So this is the TPR, using your hands, using your body to help explain something, to clarify. So use that in your lesson too. TPR, overdramatic facial expressions, props, and AR stickers. Those are the 4 main elements of the trial lesson that will help you get hired. Be sure that you're praising your students often, especially in the trial lesson. They have 5 stars built in. Although during the trial lesson, you can't give a star to the student because there's no student in the classroom. But while you're teaching, you can say, good job, you get a star, and make it a point to give that person a star. And on top of that, I use external rewards because that, again, engages the students. The younger ones, I often use Peppa Pig because it's something that they like. So when you do a good job, you get Peppa's family. Yay, good job. When you're praising students, praise them, for younger ones especially, for everything they do correct. So if they say their name, what is your name? I'm Hannah. Yay, good job, Hannah. Just simple things. Praise them all the time. And use the same phrase over and over again. Don't say, amazing, good job, super, wow, because they don't know what all those words mean. If you use the same word over and over again, they will become familiar with every time they say good job, they praise me and I feel good, so it must be something good. So use the same simple terms over and over again. Don't use any incidental language. Don't say something like, let's go to the next slide. Next. Just go to the next slide. Use very simple sentences, as simple as you can. I believe that's everything I have for you. So blue shirt, picture in the background, using the AR stickers. Those are must-haves. On top of that, smile a lot, praise often, use props if you can, or print some out and use props. Good lighting and external rewards, TPR, those are all elements of a good ESL class. That is everything I have for you right now. If you have any questions, you can email me. Everything will be in the description. Sign up using my code and I can help you along the hiring process. I'll see you guys later. As I say in my classroom, it is time to say goodbye.